What's good, y'all? All right. So today's video, we got a couple different topics, a couple different subjects and things that we need to cover. For one, everybody needs to understand the importance of quantitative easing and the money printers. All quantitative easing is, it means the government is going to turn those money printers on to buy back bonds. That's a simplistic way. The United States Treasury bonds. It's a simplistic way of breaking down what is quantitative easing, but you need to research it. You need to watch some videos on quantitative easing and the destruction that it can cause, and it will cause, and it has caused. The majority of the things that we're seeing in this world when it comes to people saying that money is quote unquote evil is because the government's powers that be around the world play God. They just keep printing money and they think that more debt can get you out of debt. It's like digging a hole and you get in it and you're down 10 feet and you keep digging. The only way to get out is to stop digging. Anybody knows, it's common sense, that if you dig a hole and you get down about 3, 4 feet, right? Then you get 7 feet down and you dig and you're like, well, we're going to keep digging our way out of this hole. That's printing money. That is quantitative easing. You keep creating more and more debt. Let's see I should have put that on the screen and I didn't. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Uh, U.S. national debt. Where are we at? How many trillions? Where's the clock at? There it goes. We are at 35.05 trillion in debt, y'all. Man. See if I can put that on the screen. Man, it's crazy. Wait a minute, this site right here. Ah, make sure y'all stay to the end of this video, man. This one's gonna be packed with a lot now. Look at that right here. I'm waiting for the other one to pop up. Come on. Where's the debt clock at? I'm not seeing it. Probably because I'm in the way. All right. I ain't gonna lie, I don't come to this site that often. I really don't like looking at this type of stuff. But I really want us to be all on the same page because the majority of people don't even know. If, I'm pretty sure you watch videos of people talking about the debt clock right here. She look over here to this side of the screen right here, and it's just going up, y'all. This will be a marker for a lot of y'all to come back. $35 trillion, right? It's crazy, man. I got a lot to unpack in this video. So with that being said, y'all, nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. For those who don't know me, y'all, it's fresh, and this is the Moon Runners, y'all. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure y'all smash the subscribe button. Shout out to everybody out there, man, that's been rocking with me. Subscribers is going up, so I know I'm doing my job. I'm doing my service to humanity. The one thing and the only thing I ask y'all to do for me is, if my videos serve you well, please repost my videos on your X and your Twitter to help me increase the subscribers so that way I can keep showing up and we can be a force for good. All right. Subscribers went up like exponentially in the last couple days, and I'm like, man, like this video went crazy. Um, y'all, I want to talk real quick about centralized cryptocurrencies versus decentralized cryptocurrencies, because I remember distinctly being in a cryptocurrency years ago, and It was like the bank's about to get involved and the banks is about to take it over and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, no, that's not what we want. We don't want the banks to take over cryptocurrency. We want cryptocurrency to be the people's money. This is our ticket to freedom, y'all. Y'all do realize that we're seeing a centralized system crash before our eyes, right? Let me show y'all something. This is a centralized system. The people who don't understand what I'm saying, this is United States debt clock. United States, not a country, but a corporation, right? We were always sold the United States of America as a country, but it is a corporation. So do we really want to get into a cryptocurrency and put our faith and backing like we did in the United States dollar, the full faith of this fiat paper currency, which is a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not money, right? The word is not coming to me. I don't have it, but it's a bank note. It's a note, right? It's not currency. It's a note. It does flow around the world, but it's not a currency. It's debt, right? We put our faith in that United States dollar because we were sold that premise. We were sold an idea. We were sold a premise. We believed it. Put our hand over our right, pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. We're being indoctrinated. So you mean to tell me we're coming off of a system, we're seeing it crash before our very eyes, and we're going to continue to do this? Whether you stand for the freedoms in your country or not is not what we're talking about. Because when I do this and some people get disrespected, you're sitting down, all that old weird, goofy, it's indoctrination. I love the country that I'm in, but it's crashing before our very eyes. So how free are we really? How great is America really? When you're really honest. People see me post about Trump, and I got videos about Trump today. It's not about who you're following. It is about us being the leaders of the new system. Some of y'all know about the rap group Leaders of the New School. We are the leaders of the new system. Us. It's time for us to take our power back. I think y'all just think I be on here talking. No, I'm like, the same way y'all want to make sure that they don't come take these, we need to make sure that they don't come take our cryptocurrency. So just got my cold storage wallet order. Will be in on the 8th, a couple days. It hit Salt Lake City in America. I seen it land on the 5th. Tangent wallet. Make sure y'all get y'all Tangent wallet. All right. I try to put that in at the end of the video. I know I'm most likely to forget. Can cryptocurrency be stopped? However, any attempt to ban or regulate Bitcoin or crypto, decentralized crypto, out of its existence are improbable to succeed, right? Bitcoin itself is decentralized, which is what we want. Any attempt to shut down Bitcoin would mean all the governments worldwide would have to collaborate and shut down the internet at the same time. And we know that they've been talking about this, which is why we need decentralization. We need cold storage wallets. So if you have your cryptocurrency on any exchange, order you a Tangent wallet, Tangent cold storage wallet. Come to the regular website, please. This website, tangent.com. Do not order this device on Amazon. Do not order this device on Amazon or eBay. Get Tangent, right? I just ordered mine. If you're going to be putting in thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in crypto, this is what the device looks like. Some of them look like actual SD drives. Order the 3 set, right? Order this. And I want you to know, if you try to order like if you try to order a like a Kaspa one or a different color, these ones come in fast. And the next one I order will be the customized. That's what I'm looking for. Customized Kaspa ones, to where these look like it has Kaspa all over it. You know what I mean? It's the color Kaspa. If you try to order that one, it's going to probably take longer. So just get you some. So you got your cold storage, got your crypto secured. Back to what I was talking about, right? Let's pull this up real quick. Hope it's not no music on this. Let's pull this up real quick. The money printers, quantitative easing. We're going to be bouncing around. Follow me in the video because I got a couple points. We'll talk about quantitative easing. We're going to talk about the importance of global decentralization and us being the leaders of the new system. We the leaders of the new school is us. We need to stop following these powers that be. Yeah, I might talk about them, and we want to see who is pro crypto, absolutely. But how much faith can we keep putting in y'all when Trump was the same person that said, well, we want to keep the United States dollar, and we know that they keep crashing the United States dollar. I mean, just keep it simple, y'all. Yeah, well, there's people still using money. I got to use money when I got to pay some certain bills, all that. Yeah, okay, cool. However, I'm not about to just wait for we're about to wait for everything to burn down before we choose to make a decision and get in motion. Who about to wait to the end? Come on, man. Let me make sure I turn that off because I don't want any copyright strikes. All right, because it's going on YouTube. The money printers, y'all. I want y'all to really keep looking at this video. These money printers are the things that are directly connected to war. These are the things that are directly connected to, and that's the thing, y'all. Like, I know we about financial freedom. I know we about getting that bag. I know we about money, but realize what our intentions is for us having money and getting to a certain level of financial stability and financial independence is not the same ideology. It's not the same. What they say, everything always goes back to a person's man, these words, bro. My mind be moving so quick, y'all. Motive. Our motives are not the same as the powers that be. When you're looking at these things and you're like, oh man, look at that money, this and this and that, y'all, like, it really is connected to a very, very deep evil. And I don't even like saying that money's the root of all evil or anything, because it's just it's the love in your heart of money, and money just exposes who you are to yourself, exposes who you are to the world. This was the clip I seen. I mean, I've been hearing this for years, them talking about quantitative easing. And once they turn the money printers on and they about to crash this, another person I'm going to go show y'all in a second is Robert Kiyosaki. He is always talking about the money printers and how money is fake and quantitative easing. I'm pretty sure he got something on his X, on his Twitter. You need to go follow Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Starting tomorrow, United States, the Treasury will begin buying back up $46 billion worth of outstanding government securities by the end of October, primarily to provide liquidity support. This is quantitative easing. What is quantitative easing? A central bank purchases predetermined amounts of government bonds or other financial assets in order to stimulate economic activity. They're very specific with their words, y'all. All right. What did it say? Buying back $46 billion worth of outstanding government securities. What is quantitative easing? Bank purchases or buying back predetermined amounts of government bonds, right? Man, let me close some of these things down. I really want to show this dude real quick. Kramer's a goofy. No, this ain't the clip from Kramer. The next clip is from Kramer. He's a goofy. Let's show this clip real quick.
Welcome back. Stocks are higher right now as they come off their worst day in nearly 2 years. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is staging a comeback as well, up more than 5%. And crypto-adjacent names like Coinbase and MicroStrategy are also attempting comebacks here. Joining us now to discuss is Michael Saylor, co-founder and chairman of MicroStrategy. Michael, it's great to speak with you. Thanks for being back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we did see this mini crash in Bitcoin yesterday. It's traded as a risk-on asset, considered a proxy for liquidity in the markets. At least one technician I've spoken to in the last 24 hours said we're really range-bound here, up to 61,000. What's the next catalyst? What breaks it out?
You know, I think the events of Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville a few weeks ago were just very catalytic and marked an inflection point for Bitcoin. You had presidential candidates, you had governors, you had senators, you had House members, you had CEOs, you had billionaire investors in the audience. Senator Lummis presented a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill, and that.
All right. I'm going to leave off with that right there, right? We are all totally excited, ecstatic, like whatever words you want to find about there being more decentralization in the United States and around the world. Something right here from Donald Trump says crypto is modern form of currency, right? Modern form of currency. If we don't, China will do it. They understand that they cannot avoid this. But what I also want you to realize is we don't want them buying it all up and being able to manipulate the market. And like I said in my last video about global, Kaspa's a global currency. We don't want them tricking us off the streets, because if they can own the majority of it, they can manipulate the price. They can keep out who they want out, and they can let in who they want in. You can get in Bitcoin, but it's about how big is your plate going to be at the table of cryptocurrency. We're not just talking about Bitcoin. So I'm building the story in this video as you guys following the story. Okay. This goofy Kramer was one of the people that said everything bad about Bitcoin, and then he came in and was fake and sitting next to the powers that be when it came to BlackRock. Larry Fink, he's sitting next to him, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's a good no. You got to choose a side." This dude lukewarm. Don't trust anything that. And the one thing I want to say about this dude Kramer is they just let anybody get up and be a spokesperson for something they don't even got no business speaking about. Kramer don't got no business speaking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. He is a lukewarm goofy. He does not care who is destroyed in this big, like the movie The Purge, this big purge in the United States of, like they said, it's going to be the have-nots and the have-yachts. Kramer does not care.
Bitcoin was supposed to be
but that turned out to be not as good a store of value.
Store of value, thank
gold.
you. Yeah, would we be safe in Bitcoin? Would have been the thought that
wrong.
perhaps
John
would.
Book.
That is not the case.
Well, it just turns out that gold.
It's
I
connected.
had a Nico Eagle on this week.
You had a who to what?
A Nico Eagle is a big gold company.
Oh, yes.
And what it comes out is that their stock has been a total winner, and they're very adamant that when things go bad, crypto will go bad with it, but gold won't, because we've only found about 1% more gold each year. There's just not a lot of gold to be found. And
something that was powerful about the conversation and the argument, the debate against gold and cryptocurrency, one of the most powerful things is that you cannot take $1 million worth of gold through an airport when you want to leave the United States. Ding, 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 ding. Robert Kiyosaki said that he legally moved his gold out of the United States, legally has it stored outside of the United States. And he said, got a lot of videos talking about this. He said, I do not trust the United States government. They are crooks. They are crooks. You need to follow this guy. Robert Kiyosaki. He also has a YouTube channel, Rich Dad Radio. So he hasn't posted, apologies. Crashing in time. Richard, what's it say? The world is filled with poor cowards. Be smart, grow some oil, stay calm, invest. When the cowards are quitting, right? So that's a powerful thing just to lead off on. Invest when the cowards are quitting. Warren Buffett said something that was very profound, very powerful. He said, when the markets are fearful, be greedy. And when the markets are greedy, be fearful, right? It's a quote. You really need to go find that quote. You need to understand that right now we are in extreme fear. We're in fear in the market right now. All right. We are in fear in the market. Let me see if I can find the fear and greed index on this site. And I'll go back to Bitcoin. See if it'll populate real quick. Right here. You see fear? Then right in the middle. And then this is extreme greed. This is extreme fear. So we are at fear right now. All right. We talked about quantitative easing. We're now speaking about decentralized currency. Global currency is what we need. We need it to be the best decentralized currency that we can. So I'm building you guys into Kaspa. And I'll keep bouncing back and forth from Kaspa to Bitcoin, from Bitcoin to Kaspa. Bitcoin being the first, the grandfather, not necessarily the best, because it has to be decentralized. And if it's a currency, it has to be moving. And if it's global decentralized currency, it needs to be moving at a fast transaction speed. And that's where Kaspa comes in. And I want y'all to understand, for the Caspians, most likely we're hoping that it will be Kaspa. But if it's not, let's keep the Caspian locked in, and let's just find it, and let's capitalize, and let's do it how we do it. We're hoping that it's Kaspa. I just moved some Kaspa again, bought some more yesterday. I wish I would have bought at 13, 14 cents, but forget it. I bought at 15, 16, and let's go. And I moved it from the exchange, from Uphold to my Uphold hot wallet right now. Not Uphold hot wallet, my Kaspa hot wallet right now, until my Tangent comes in a couple days. And it was like, from the time I clicked, I went in that hot wallet, I said, this is global decentralization. Let's go. Man, all of y'all talking about Bitcoin, y'all. I was riding that train of Bitcoin. Yes. Back in 2016, 17, 18. And then I seen another crypto come out, and it was powerful. It was fast. And y'all know what I'm talking about. And then the government, why do we want another centralized United States dollar in the digital form, where they're going to regulate it, they're going to control it, they're going to manipulate it, they're going to control how high it can go? Don't listen to what they say, pay attention to what they do. You paid attention to what Bitcoin has done. We know the volatility of Bitcoin, but we also know there's a lot of manipulation in the market. So let's jump on Kaspa. Let's ride this train. Let's continue to serve one another. Continue to repost my videos so that way I could keep showing up to feed this, so that way you can transform this, and you can transform your children's trajectory of their future. Repost the video on your X, on your Twitter. Let's get it going. We are the leaders of the new school. We are the leaders of the new system. We're not going to keep letting them take over. See, that's the thing. A lot of y'all got to have enough faith, look in the mirror, and remember who you are. Remember who you, in the streets, they said back in the hood, remember who you is. Remember that you were king. For the women that's watching my channel, remember that you were queen. Remember that God is within. We got to stop trusting them. We forgot that they not God. The word in the scripture says, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Every day that I go through what I go through in this physical form, in this flesh, I look at this and I see that I got to reconnect to the Most High. I got to reconnect to the source. The scripture says, be still and know that I am God. Also said that the kingdom of heaven is within. We forgot that. We looking out. We need to be looking in. Look in the mirror and realize that God is a reflection, that you are a reflection of God in the mirror. We keep giving too much power over, man. Shout out to Bitcoin Sniper. We had a conversation yesterday. Profound, profound, profound. He said, man, we need to get off of this centralized system. And I said, absolutely. So let me make sure I articulate this to people and get in here. We already are seeing the fall of a centralized system, y'all. It's time to wake up. We are the leaders of the new school. So the one greatest challenge when it comes to leadership is using your intuition, having courage to go against the powers. Listen, see, a lot of people got fear because every time somebody went against the system, JFK, right in front of everybody, seeing what they try to do to Trump, right in front of everybody. Martin Luther King, right in front of everybody. So people got fear of trying to be a leader, because leaders is courageous. They got to go against everything that was. Everybody that's saying, oh, they crazy. Every time they say you crazy, remember what Steve Jobs said, here's to the crazy ones. Go look the quote up. Here's for the misfits, the ones that don't fit into society. Every time they say that a person crazy and you see him doing something that's against the norm, keep an eye on that person. Pay attention to them. Let me see. A year 5, oh yeah, they went crazy the whole time. They trying to change the narrative. They trying to make you believe that they crazy. Global decentralized currency. That's what we're talking about today. Kaspa, Binance pool launches. The Kaspa Cash mining pool. Binance is the biggest exchange in the world, ran by the ran and controlled by the Asians, Chinese, whatever. I don't want to be disrespectful. Binance. We've been waiting on a major listing from a major exchange, because Kaspa, it's not on Coinbase, the biggest exchange in the United States. It's not on crypto.com. The only one that's on a good exchange is Uphold, that the United States can buy it off of, and it's not on Binance. This is the first step. This is an inflection point for Kaspa, which is at 16 cents, y'all. This is a steal. I mean, nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice, but you know what type of time we on. You know what you got to do. And make sure when you do it, you got it in your Tangent wallet. The beauty of this Tangent wallet also is not only can you store it, but you can buy it. You can buy it directly in this. Right now, you can buy it on Uphold. So if you want to just get you some, you can buy it on Uphold, store it in a hot wallet. Realize hot wallets, you guys come at security, they come at risk. This is the most secure place for you to store your crypto. You can buy it and store it in a Tangent wallet. Kaspa can and most likely and should be that global decentralization right here where I said global. Kaspa is global currency for the people, for the people, for the people, for the people, for the people. Man, it's so hype about this, man. Donald Trump says crypto. See, now this is the beauty of the wording on Watcher Guru. This is the beauty. Donald Trump says crypto, not just Bitcoin. See, it's not just my words. It's powerful because you got to read the verbiage. Donald Trump says crypto. It's modern currency. So Bitcoin is the first. It's going to control the direction of the market. We've seen a huge dump in cryptocurrency, over $20,000 in 7 days. 20,000. Nope, let's go back. Click on the monthly. Right up here, we're at 69,000, almost 70,000 again, all-time highs. We crashed back down in seven days, all the way down to 49,000, 69 to 49, right? In a matter of 7 days. What that can do is that can cause a lot of fear. That can cause a lot of uncertainty. That can cause a lot of people to say, well, why is this doing this? Because there's manipulation in the market. We cannot control the manipulations that can happen with Bitcoin. But this is what happens when we allow the powers that be to come in with big bags, and they're the first movers and they buy up all the Kaspa. So it's already happening with Bitcoin. So I'm saying, be the early adopters in Kaspa. Come into the inner circle, get into the inner circle, so that way you can be the early adopters to other cryptos that we're looking at when we launch this this Patreon. All right, we keep speaking about the Patreon, and we got to get it done. But there's people that already paid into the Patreon. There's people that has been involved and locked in with me for a long time. They are already grandfathered into the Patreon. So get involved. Reach out. Phone number, information to connect with me is right here to get into the Patreon. Right? There's a go phone number right there. If you call me for any reason, it goes to the voicemail. If it goes to the voicemail when you call me, if you call me and it go to the voicemail, turn around. This phone number, send me a text message. Fresh, I want to get locked in with y'all. There's value. The beauty of it is I want to set it up to where you pay one time. I really don't want to do the monthly thing, but we'll see how that goes. I got to look into it and get everything set up. Be the early adopters. Get in and get your Kaspa. Then get into the Patreon, get locked in. Reach out. Pay however you got to pay. Get locked in. And be the early adopters of the cryptos, because I'm going to tell you what's happening. Everybody's like, why did I just buy Bitcoin? Unless you got millions and millions of dollars, you're going to get a fraction of a Bitcoin for the majority of the people. They say Bitcoin supposed to go like 250, 400,000, over $1 million. And that's kind of like future focus for a lot of people. A lot of people are like, man, Bitcoin going $1 million. I seen Bitcoin at around $1,000, y'all. It went up to 71,000, over $70,000. I watched it at $1,000. To see it where it's at, I'm like, whoa. But you grow your wisdom and knowledge and information over time. So I knew what I had, but I really wasn't hodling like I am now. I'm hodling. I don't like I could go on forever talking about this. Like with Kaspa, I want as many as I can. With the other coins we're buying, we're talking about billions of coins. But that's a long-term game plan. So when you buying them today, you're looking 3, 5, 10 years into the future to say, I'm buying this today because of what the value is going to be 5, 10 years from now. You got to have that long, you have to have that long of a timeline. You can't just buy it and in the year it don't work out the way you want it to work out and then you sell it and you dumping it. Don't even get involved. Because if you can't see 3, 5, 10 years in the future, you do have a poor mindset and you don't even realize it. And I'm not being disrespectful, but wealthy people have a longer timeline. They're buying assets. They don't want just money. They want money that can produce cash flow, cash flow producing assets, cash flow producing assets like the great Grant Cardone talks about. You want to have cash flow producing assets where you just making money all day long and it's just clocking, and you just earn it all day long. And when you bought an asset, it is increasing. It is appreciating, not depreciating. The dollar's depreciating. We're seeing the dollar depreciate. Every time this goes up, the dollar, the value, the buying power of the dollar is falling. So in this video, summing it up, you've heard me speak about quantitative easing, the money printer turning on, and how the money printer is devaluing the dollar. How we need to be in a vehicle like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin being the first, not the best. Bitcoin transactions take anywhere from a couple minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes to transact. A real decentralized currency has to have security, has to have decentralization, and it also has to have speed. That's the reason why I'm speaking about Kaspa. Kaspa's it is more Bitcoin than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is a dinosaur when it comes to transactions. And we want to be able to utilize this, you guys, in the real world someday. I'm not saying you should sell your Kaspa, but I am saying that if you're putting your money into something and it appreciates in value, you might want to shave some off top. You put in $100, you turn that $100, or you put in $1,000, you turn that $1,000 into 10,000. You might say, oh, let me go and spend 2,500 and give me something jiggy. You got the right to do that. It's your money. It's your cryptocurrency. We are the leaders of the new school. Realize who you is every day. Realize that you are a reflection of the Most High God. God is in the mirror, y'all. And that this is the future. This is the key. This is what I'm saying. We're building a network, y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all, call my phone, text my phone, connect with me. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Bitcoin Sniper. The other brother, Dave Flowers, whoever that other brother is, I got to connect with him too, man. I've been saying it, but I just got so much going on. Life is happening, y'all. It is. Life is happening. I'm human just like y'all is. Just like y'all are. Let me articulate it for the people in the back. People thinking I'm just stupid. No. This ain't no stupid motherfucker you looking at right here. I could keep going, but I'm gonna leave off with that. We're gonna turn this into a series. I love the fact that some of y'all jumped on my post. And we about to expose y'all because I want y'all to tear their ass up in the comments. We're about to expose y'all. I'm about to expose y'all. Go tear their ass up in the comments. Bitcoin pump it up. Tear their ass up in the comments. Buy Bitcoin, don't be an idiot. You sound like a whole goofy. I'm not here to go against people on my channel because I want great vibes. I want great energy. But y'all, man, Caspians, go tear their ass up in the comments, man. Shout out to the Caspians out there. People coming on my channel talking about XRP is the only global reserve currency. Go in the comments and tear their ass up, Caspians. The reason why is for all of you people out there. I'm not telling you to sell your XRP. I'm not a financial advisor. I will never tell you to do with your money what you will. You're going to reap the rewards of the seeds that you plant. Either them seeds are going to harvest or they're not going to harvest. But what I am going to tell you is you look at this debt clock, realize we want decentralization. Realize we don't want to go into another centralized vehicle. For all the goofies that want to go against what I just said, you are goofy. We don't want to go into another centralized vehicle. Centralized vehicle control, giving over your freedoms to the powers that be that are playing God and they're not God. Don't be a goofy. Think with common sense. We just came off a centralized system. They're creating another centralized system right in your face. I believed it too till I said, oh man, it's centralization too. Oh no, we don't want that. We want decentralization. Win, lose, or draw, we going all in on Kaspa. Win, lose, or draw, we going all in on decentralization and the other coins to come. Only thing we looking at outside of Bitcoin is we want a Bitcoin to be faster, lightning transaction speeds. Remember your centralized coin that y'all keep talking about. What do they say? It's fast and it can move around the world real fast. Well, we want that for us, not for y'all. Not for y'all control, for us, for our control, for our freedom, for our children. I know y'all feel me. If y'all don't hear me, I know you got to be taking in a fraction of what I'm saying if you don't hear the whole picture. It's making sense. Use common sense. Don't think too deep about this. Centralized system, decentralized system. Power and control over the people, freedom for the people. They said I'm preaching. Somebody say church, leave church in the comments. I know y'all feel me. And this message ain't for everybody. This message is for the people that it need to reach. I pray in the name of the Most High that this message will reach and will circumvent the planet and it will touch people on every continent on the planet. People need freedom. We've been controlled too long. Y'all been looking at India, Africa, Mexico. Y'all been looking at these quote unquote third world countries too long. And the thing is, we don't even give a damn. We don't care about people no more. We more worried about money than we is about people. We seeing people struggle. Well, it ain't us. Well, it's about to be in America. Wake up. We need to start caring about each other. Send the message out. We got to start caring about one another. We got to get back to humanness. It's too much we worried about things. We valuing things. We worshiping things, and we not valuing people. It's too much of that. I'm human just like y'all. I've been a victim and fell victim to it too. But it's time to turn it around, man. These messages is for somebody. So repost my video on your X, on your Twitter. For those who don't know me, y'all, it's fresh, and this is the Moon Runners, man. For people that want to be part of the Moon Runners, I got to get my followers up on X, on Twitter. But y'all see where people is blowing my YouTube channel down. So if YouTube is working, I'm going to keep using YouTube. Y'all keep making sure y'all follow me on the X, on the Twitter. All the links that you want to get to connect with me and reach out and all of that stuff, for the X, for the Twitter, everything is right here on this link. This link you're looking at on the screen is pinned as the first comment beneath my videos. I have not even ate anything today. Just been hydrating. No food yet. Better see if this watermelon in the refrigerator is some good. Been a couple days. If it is, about to smash that. See what I'm going to eat for later. Decentralization, y'all. Decentralization. Watch every video on my channel on Kaspa if you're new. All the Caspians, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for reposting my videos. If you have, thank you for reposting my videos. Repost this video as well. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep showing up for the new people out there. Make sure you research and understand what the power of Tangem is. This is a cold storage wallet. This is the most secure. Let me put my face on the screen. This is the most secure and best place to store your cryptocurrency. Only buy it from the Tangem website. Do not buy this on Amazon. Do not buy this on eBay. Do not try to buy this cheaper. Do not try to buy this from a third-party seller, because you don't know if they have the access, the keys to your crypto. Spend a little the money, man. Spend it and get your Tangem wallet from this secure website. In the future, once I get my Tangem and I get the link that they give you to whatever you get from it, I'll post that below. You'll see a link below for the Tangem to go directly to the Tangem website, and whatever I get is what I get. I ain't worried about that. I'm trying to save people, man. But to get in the inner circle and to see what coins we're getting involved in, we're looking at, we're investing in, before I even put it on my YouTube channel, you got to reach out, you got to connect, and you got to get into the inner circle. And yes, that does have value, so it does come at a cost. But what we do is, this is the things that we're doing. We're bringing you the value before it even hit the market. Or you might know about it, or you might not know about it. And if you don't, get locked in with us. It's fresh out. This is the Moon Runners, man. Decentralization, y'all. Remember that you are the leaders of the new school. You are the leaders of the new system. Stop following and learn how to lead. Leaders have courage. Leaders have the ability to go into the unseen, the unknown. So let's go. All right. Repost the videos on the X, on the Twitter. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Engage with the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Repost the videos. I'll talk to y'all in my next video, man. All right. Peace and love.